guys' critiques that you guys wanted better questions. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? While we wait for the team to screen it, ladies, do you guys have a question for any of the guys on the panel? We'll turn it to you guys. Since we've been asking you guys a lot of questions, we'll turn it to you guys if you guys have something for us. Who has something?
I think they're ready to go.
Do you have any what were you going to ask me on your podcast?
Ready to go, bro.
I think you're asking, do you want to add any value, ladies? You're like a dumbass airhead, bro. Even OnlyFans girls speak.
Well,
Because
you said what? They're ready to
Well,
go.
you didn't let us speak for like an hour, so I mean.
Yeah.
Watch
give it a chance now.
Check it out. You're going to get the chance. I promise you're all going to blank.
Yeah, I'm giving you all the chance right now, guys.
Go right now.
I asked her what she was going to ask me on her podcast.
Well, normally when it comes to that, like I normally talk to my business partner about that, and then we decide like what we're gonna do that certain day.
I'm giving you something. You're like Zerka's right again. I'm trying to help you out. Okay.
All right, ladies, we're giving you an opportunity to segue it, switch it up. Like we're giving you the chance right here.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Super interesting.
Wait, shouldn't Harvard want to speak?
Oh, Zerka, come on, man. Go ahead.
Do you believe in romantic love for yourselves? This is very personal.
What do you mean by romantic love? You mean falling in love the Hollywood way?
Like all the stuff, like the bullshit, the movies, the soulmate.
No, I don't think so anymore. I think that every single...
For yourself,
No.
not for like people.
No, for myself, absolutely not.
Oh, wow.
I think a relationship should be optimal, and you should kind of consider it like a business decision. That took a while to get out of that mindset, but I think like the show helped, and talking to Myron over the years has definitely helped. But it's a waste of time. I think every single second right now it's getting harder and harder. You should invest every single waking moment into your future, into building something. And if you're gonna be in love that way, like watching a movie, I don't even want to watch the movie. I just want to watch it because she wants to, and because I'm cuddled up next to her and her legs on my leg. It's a giant waste of time, and I think it's the quickest way a guy can become fat, become lazy.
Have you been hurt?
Every guy's been hurt, yeah.
No, have you specifically
Of course,
been hurt?
of course. I mean, like you're doing that on face, but you're not saying that because you actually care. It's just like that's why women can empathize.
No,
but every
but
guy's been through heartbreak.
I know, but I empathize because I'm an empath. I'm sorry.
You're 41 saying empath?
I'm an empath.
So
I feel.
what's the distance? Can you go to any empathy with that guy in Ukraine? Or you don't feel for that guy?
I can feel the pain of pretty much everything that's been going on.
But can you feel her husband running around dodging bullets while she's getting wet on the show?
I think you're just trying to be funny. You're
I'm
trying
not.
to be funny,
Am I
right?
being funny, or is this the most wretched, twisted bitch on earth?
I think
Just
you're
like The
funny.
Grudge.
I think you're joking.
I'm
Sorry, I think you're very funny.
I'm
so
not
very,
joking.
I'm very comic.
No one in this podcast is holding the wretched hole accountable. Are
have
you
a question.
fucking joking me?
Yeah, but
is this red pill or is this faggot pill? He's dodging bullets and you don't give a fuck.
Blue pill? She's
right.
taking the blue pill.
Let's
have a question.
segue off the war stuff real quick, Zerka. Okay, so you're asking if romance is real.
If you think you will experience romance before you die for yourself.
Well, I think men are the real romantics and they do it because women like it. But the reality is that women aren't necessarily as romantic as they think they are.
Wow.
At all. Especially like you're 41, using that word empath is just like a mind blow. Because like, what does that even mean? What is an everybody has empathy.
No, actually, that's untrue.
Tell me.
Everybody does not have empathy, and they don't feel the
Yeah,
pain of
serial
others.
killers. That's a serial killer. That's a psychopath. The average person, you could all say, I'm an empath because we all have empathy for one
No,
another.
but you know what?
That's
Not
the most
every-
basic human emotion.
No, not everybody has empathy. That's not true. Because they don't have feelings, because they're dead inside.
Yeah, I know, but that what separates those people is just being a serial killer or a psychopath. Like I'm saying, like women will attribute the most basic things. They'll be like, I love food. Like everybody loves food. I have empathy. Everybody has empathy.
I have empathy, truly, because
Everybody here does.
Yeah, but that's not true. You can go around the panel and not everybody has empathy because they've never felt it. They have no idea what it feels to feel.
You got that right.
Well, I can feel it in me if that's what you're talking about, but not yours. Okay? Thank you.
There.
Okay?
Okay, so back to what I was saying with the and I'm gonna disagree with you, push back a little bit. I think women actually lack empathy, and I'm gonna explain. I have a very sound reasoning
No,
for it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think some women lack it, but I'm saying I don't. I apologize.
You're special.
Yeah, but I think a majority of women lack empathy, and I'll explain why in a second.
Okay, I
But-
understand.
But to your thing with the romance, I think men are the real romantics, and women want romance, but women only want romance from a very small minority of men.
Honestly, I agree because
Okay, there's a dude taking a bullet for his woman. You guys aren't the romantic
God.
gender. None of you are the romantic gender. You can take care of a guy financially for 2 years, get turned off, and say he's a bum. We do it for 99 years till the heart explodes in our fucking chest. We take bullets. We get jumped by black niggas for you guys. We do so much for you guys. You guys have never been romantic throughout history, chivalry, none of that. All you guys are is a fucking hole.
I'm
you don't even.
romantic.
Hold on,
Women
hold
are half a soul.
Hold on,
I'm
let's let her.
romantic.
You had something that you want to say?
Not like because I'm on TikTok and I have like all this content targeted to me about like sprinkle and like I've noticed no one knows who Sprinkle
What is
is.
Sprinkle
Sprinkle
Sprinkle?
What's that?
Sprinkle is the lady on TikTok that teaches girls how to get money out of guys.
Oh, okay.
And
Sorry.
I'm a hater of that because it's anti-romance and it's also like if you're gonna date a guy for what you can get out of him, I understand your logic, but I'm gonna leave like less than 100 years and I'm gonna be next to someone I don't even fucking like and I don't want to kiss him. I don't like his smell and I don't.
I
You know,
agree
it's
with
like,
that.
yeah, like I'm a romantic, so no, like I rather not see it as a business transaction. That's why I was asking that question because I think there's a point in the timeline of all of our lives. Where we just switch and we become cynics, and it kind of sucks.
I mean, I would argue that women are designed to extract from men, though. Like whether it's resources, time, money, attention, something. Like women typically don't deal with men unless they're getting some kind of value outside of from that man. But men will gladly date women and not get any value back.
But ideally, you'll get like nurturing and
Yeah,
love and
ideally.
like physical attention. Honestly, like that's if I were a guy, and I think about this a lot because I have male brothers and like to empathy again along those lines. I would like a lot of like love, like kisses. Like I would like to come back home and like smile, like give me that love.
Yeah, but most women don't offer that. Is the unfortunate reality.
But even the way you said that, come back home, you have to get with a guy who's able to afford a home. So you're saying all this romantic lovey-dovey stuff, but you have to be able to provide first. If he's homeless, you're out. That's why it's going to be a business decision for you too. You just don't have to think about it that much because it's supposed to be us.
Men
but
have to create the romance. Women don't really create romance. If I'm going to be all the way honest, women want romance and they fantasize about it, but the reality is that the men create the romance from the beginning.
And to be
So do
fair,
the men want romance
it's
too?
subjective.
It never pays the
Not
bills
really.
anyway.
Okay.
So
I think
you might have love, but it
Go
doesn't
ahead.
pay
Sorry.
the bills.
Go ahead. Let her speak.
I think it's subjective because when I'm trying to create romance from a place where I don't want to like pay for a guy's bills or something, I'm giving him love. Like I'm giving him eye contact. I'm giving him that attention. Like I actually like fancy him. Like I'm giving
Yeah, but you had to
emotion.
like that man in the first place. That man had to achieve a bunch of different things for you to be attracted to him in the first place so that he can create a romantic environment for you to reciprocate. He creates a romantic environment and then you reciprocate.
So it's all on you guys. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
And about
you're only going to be able
them-
to look into his eyes and smile and do the lovey-dovey stuff if he's providing and doing everything that it
Yeah.
takes.
I don't
And what
think-
he's saying by like women lack empathy is that women have empathy, but for like dogs and kids and their family.
That's not true.
Women
though.
have zero empathy for men. They'll never understand it. They'll never be able to step into our shoes. It's literally impossible for you to do it. It like kind of blows your mind when you realize that, but you don't really care or ever really think about what it takes for a man to build himself up.
We
I
asked earlier
do.
on the show about Passport Bros. You guys even know what that was? You don't care either.
Yeah.
But
Prime example.
I do though. I do personally. I don't know about every other woman. I could be
Okay,
not
Granny.
every other
But you
woman.
didn't know about it
Or
prior.
pick me at 41.
Yeah, you didn't know about it prior to us mentioning it though.
41.
And about owning the
So,
house.
so I would argue, like you said, you care about it, but the reality is that you didn't even know about it until I mentioned it. So therefore,
are you
you
talking
can't care
about,
about it.
Are you talking about the romance?
No,
What
the
is-
Passport Bros.
earlier on.
About men leaving the country to find wives.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if they want, I am not judging them if they want to do that.
No. That's not what I'm.
It's just
I'm
it's
saying.
just nonsense.
You're. I could see that you're torn between being politically correct and seeming like a good person versus like having a real opinion and a stance on something. Which I get it. You're a classic fence sitter. But that's fine. What I'm saying is that you didn't know what Passport Bros were. So
I was a
therefore,
little
since you didn't know,
uneducated on that. So
okay.
yes,
So therefore, if you
yes.
don't know about something, you can't care about it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you're right.
So you lied earlier,
I honestly,
which is fine.
this is my first time, so I made a mistake.
trap card.
It's all
You
good.
know, there's nothing wrong with admitting, saying like, "Yo, I don't give a shit about it," or "I didn't know about it and I don't
Yeah,
care."
it's fine.
You don't have to be politically correct. This is fresh and fit. We're on Rumble. It doesn't matter. You can say what
Okay.
you actually want to say.
No worries.
If you didn't notice, Zerk is fucking crazy. You
I already noticed
he's
that.
canceled. So
Because what were you saying? You had one more point.
the house thing, and I'm thinking about the audience and like everyone. It's such a gigantic pressure to own a home, and in Miami, like it's crazy. I was in a real estate. I think I was talking to someone real estate event with like high value people, real estate people, and everybody was saying the same. Like our age, like even like 35 plus.
They just rent.
I get it. It sucks. And
I want to be able to go home to my man. So by default, your man's already in like top 5% of people.
I actually said that like as a saying.
Well, yeah, it's a
Doesn't need to
romantic thing
own-
that was programmed into your head. This is why I'm saying men shouldn't view relationships romantically. You're going to be burned.
No. I think romance can happen in fucking trash can. Like
It
you don't
can.
need.
It can happen,
you
but it
don't-
won't last. That's
Exactly.
the thing.
Well said.
Yeah, but
I mean,
also,
if it could happen in a trash can, you can go downstairs right now. There's 7-Eleven. There's a bunch
Saw a
of
lot of
people
guys outside that
that are
date you.
homeless, and there's a trash can
Sure,
right
they have
there.
great
Would you give them a
personalities.
chance?
They're
this
funny.
This is gonna sound cheesy, but people say it, so I'm gonna say it. The happiest people are the people that have the less, and like we live in a.
Says who? I'm happy as hell.
Really?
What saying is that? Who
Every
said
single
that?
day.
You know, like I don't know. People say this. But basically, the entire system, capitalistic system, is not you getting everything you want. It's you wanting more things that you don't need. So I get it. We'll get it. There are a lot of
That's a lie that
superficial.
they told you, so you stay.
You told me.
That's a lie that they told you, so you stay the same.
Yeah, people who spread that message have the most amount of money.
And they're broke. Sorry.
And they're broke.
Yeah.
And they have the.
That's why they keep you docile and broke, working a job. Don't worry, you don't have to be rich. They're really not happy at all, but you can be poor and be happy as well. That's all cap, man.
Yeah, only poor people say that.
I think what you're saying is that money isn't real and it's all materialistic, and you're
I'm
looking
going-
at the
yeah,
other
I'm going
side.
way deep. I'm going
Yeah.
like we were born into this earth is the biggest
I'm going deeper,
collaboration
though,
we didn't want
because-
to be born in, and we have everything we need, but apparently we need more stuff.
Yeah, but to survive, you need money no matter what you say.
Right.
Because
so
the
romance
system.
doesn't pay the bills. I get what you're saying about romance, but like that does not pay the bills.
Correct.
Sorry.
I think for me, romance is like if you're in your deathbed holding someone's hand, and I don't know if money can buy that, and it's super cheesy again.
Yeah, but and you know, women really make this mistake a lot. Women tend to look at the end product and the finish line, but you guys don't see what it took to get to that finish line. So, like you're saying, romance can occur in a trash can. The reality is, you would never give a guy that lives in a trash can a chance.
I mean, you could give him a chance. It would eventually be like, I'm dating a bum, and you would get tired of that.
and you would not be able to romanticize with him because he's a bum.
And
So
pause,
that's,
pause,
and,
pause.
hold on, Zerka. So my thing too. Also, you mentioned that money isn't real or whatever, or you know that it doesn't matter. Why do you have a master's degree? Why your own actions don't show that? Like
yeah,
you went
that's
ahead and
true.
pursued education, you make money.
I'm an interesting hippie. You're super right. I contradict myself all the
Thank
time,
you.
but I mean,
At least you admit it. I like that.
yeah, hella, yeah.
That means that a man necessarily can't be romantic to you unless you meet him, find him as if you find him worthy, he's got to be worthy.
Yeah.
Or financially at your level because
Or
you're
above.
educated. Yeah.
I guess I'm just a corny person because like I like what I like.
No, it's not
Like,
that.
I
It's
guess,
that
like-
women have the privilege, and I'll explain this to you. Women have the privilege of being able to kind of live in a fantasy land and say, I want romance, I want these things, etc. Because women don't think, okay, I'm the one that needs to go buy the house. I'm the one that needs to be the provider. I'm the one that needs to go ahead and pay for the dates. I'm the one that needs to learn how to be attractive. Women don't have to do that. Women just exist, and men come to them.
Even
So-
you
so-
mid ones.
Yeah, like
We're
like,
here.
Women are able to just exist, and men come to them. So therefore, they're in a position where they can say, "I want romance." But the man, on the other hand, has to understand women, be attractive to women, and then create the romantic environment.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, in the struggle, of course, that struggling is not romantic.
So women are really the only ones privileged enough to say, "I want romance." Men have to create the romance.
That
I hope we're all wrong.
that makes a lot of sense.
Stop hoping. This is just
It's the truth.
it's life.
But that
Yeah,
sucks.
well, hold on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does suck, but that's the truth.
We'll go back to you. You said, yeah, but why would I want to be with a bum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again. What did you say?
Why would I want to be with a bum?
How come no man in this room has ever said that about a girl they dated? Because you're all gold digging skanks. We're romantic. We'll take a bum McDonald's worker. You couldn't do that. No woman's ever done that. You guys date up. We date down. That means every ex-boyfriend you've had was better than you. That's why you let him hit it. Because you guys date up. So you fucked up a lot. Could you marry a Burger King employee?
I won't do that.
Could any girl here do it? Has any girl in history ever done it?